acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. I want to talk to you briefly today about rebranding. Death to your old self and rebirthing to your new. And I want to speak to you from the book of Nehemiah, chapters 1 through 6, and particularly as I think this resonates with Dorica in her transition and how she overcame challenges to get here. So in Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 3 it says, "The wall of Jerusalem has been broken down and its gates has been burned with fire." So I want to know, how many of you out here today have felt like you have hit rock bottom? When you hit rock bottom, you feel like you down in the pit by yourself, right? You feel like you're trying to get out, but help is nowhere to be found. You call on mama, mama can't save you. You call on daddy, daddy can't save you. You call on your friends ain't there either. So who do you turn to when everybody seems like that you want to turn to can't help you? You turn to God, right? Because he's down in the pit with you, right? He's in the fire with you, right? So over the years, my friend, she had to press her way through. When she started this business, she was doing it in her home. And then God said, "I want you to go and get you a building." And she got her a building. And she had her reopen, and everybody was just so amazed, and we were just so happy for her. But then the pandemic came along, and it lasted like 3-4 years, and we just not coming out of it, right? So during this pandemic, businesses has been challenging. Businesses has been struggling, trying to survive a pandemic. As a hairstylist, you have competitions. You got so many that you can choose from. So while prices are rising, guess what? The beautician prices has to rise too. So as business was declining for her, it was seeming like everything was hitting the ground. She's like, "I don't have enough money for this, and I don't have enough money for that. How I'm gonna pay my light bill? How I'm gonna pay my water bill? How I'm gonna pay my shop rent?" When it seems like all I'm doing is working just to get the money away. But I came here to tell somebody today that if you pray and you trust God and you believe him for what he said that he was going to do for you, and you don't get up off of it, he will prevail. And I'm here standing here today looking at this woman who has come over a year of hardship, a year of transition, a year of pruning, a year of seeing friends that were in her life who she thought was her friends, who wasn't her friend, who just God had to remove. But we thank God for replacing those friends with her destiny helpers, her destiny keepers, the people that were there to build her up, to be there in the times where it's hard times, where you seem like you want that person to lean on. I was that friend for her, and she's that friend for me. So I thank God for allowing me to be here in her life to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the sad. So we are here today to celebrate her reopening, her remodeling, and we thank God for it. So I'm just going to end here. I'm off script. I really didn't write much, but that was on my heart to come out and share with y'all. And I just want to tell Dorica that I love you. You keep praying. You keep pressing. You keep going forward. And you just let God use you. As he said in his words of Ephesians 3:20, baby, that he can do more than you can imagine, exceedingly abundantly with the power that working in you. So you just keep on believing, dream big, think outside the box, let God use you, give you that vision, and you see it through, and you let the naysayers get out of your mouth, out of your head, and you tell them that devil back, because I'm going to go for it, because God gave me this, and he going to let me do it, and I'm going to walk in it, because you have the power and the authority to walk in it, and you are walking in it, my sister. I don't know if you done already walked the red carpet, but if you have, you got to walk this red carpet. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out to celebrate my friend, remodeling, rebranding, dying to her old self physically and spiritually, so she can walk into this new season that God has birthed in her. So thank you, everybody.
Awesome.